Welcome to Just Jared 2.0, second season of our web show. And we're coming in with new shit. We're coming in strong. Last season, like I said, we did challenges. I did the cinnamon challenge. If you guys have challenges I should try, let me know. I have a new co-host, which is my sis, Ashley Abomb. Misfit. Follow me on Twitter. Follow her on Twitter. You guys should already know me, Prince Rico Suave.
Abomb Militia.
So with that being said, if you want the show to go on strong, send me up questions. If you want to be shouted out with that question, let me know. I'll shout you out, shout out your Twitter name, whatever the case may be. If you guys got topics, throw them my way. I'll do the research for the topic and we'll discuss it. We'll do round tables. Will there be 3 or 4 heads speaking about a topic at once?
We'll take all that shit into consideration.
All that shit into consideration. We're doing this big, we're doing this strong, and we're trying to get it going on. If you like it, share it, send it to your friends, have them following it, have them getting hip to it.
Mm-hmm.
Follow us. Now, our first topic at hand is going to be hoes, because that's a big topic. You know what? Hoes being used around lightly and just every often. That hoe, this hoe, that hoe,
Everybody
that hoe.
has their own definition.
Everyone has their own definition of hoe. Now, my definition is just somebody who's going around and they're fucking mad people, they're getting their numbers up, and they have no shame with it. They're looking for the next person after the person that they just last fucked.
And they're not ashamed.
And it's not ashamed, or they're fucking multiple people at once, so they're just doing their thing. Like, you know what? I get it, you're calling it doing your thing, but when you're doing too many things, it's kind of sloppy. Now, is that relatively around where your definition is, or do you have more to add to it?
Mine is very similar to yours. It's almost the same thing. I mean, a hoe is a girl that you just know that sleeps around. She's not ashamed.
But you can't say girl. It's not necessarily always a girl either. It can be a guy
too,
nowadays. Because you know what? Niggas are bitch made these days.
Right.
Guys are very bitch made and they start acting like females. So you know what? There's female traits coming around. So everyone's pretty much a hoe. The whole definition applies to anybody it feels it applies to.
The only difference is males don't care about being called a hoe.
Nah, they don't.
So it's only negative to a female, not a male. So that's the only difference.
Yeah. Now, with that hoe being said, I've heard it a lot lately. And my thing is, you know what? I get it. People want to call out hoes. But you know what? It's kind of unnecessary if you're calling out every single hoe for no fact. Call out a hoe if one of that hoe is your best friend. Don't let your best friend be a hoe. That's kind of nasty. Like, you don't want to be associated with that person. Because you know what? Your friends are your best accessory. If you go out the house rocking with one of your friends, and one of your friends is a hoe, pretty much someone else is going to assume you're a hoe by association. So, you know, pretty much it's like, you know, look at what you're wearing before you go out. Don't just walk out wearing it. What else I got? We got, you know, another way that you could call it a hoe. They fucked you over if you caught something from a hoe. Mm-hmm. Call that bitch out. Call that nigga out.
No hoe.
Yeah, and they did you dirt.
They took your man.
Call him up.
Like, not only your man, but other girls' man.
Yeah. Not if it's only your man, it could be pity, or that could just be your man was tired of you. If she has a history of taking men's, then you call her out. Right. If she has a history of fucking around with men's and their boys, so you know she's fucked the team, she's a hoe. Same thing with a nigga. If you know a nigga went through half the girls that chill together, that nigga's a hoe.
That's sharing, too.
Yeah, you don't want to share.
On the girls' part.
That's what I'm saying. Don't be sharing your niggas. Like, that's just nasty.
You know a lot of girls out here.
Yeah. Bitches be sharing niggas like it's nothing. Like, it's candy or something. Like a bag of chips. Like, you can't just be letting everybody's hands up in your bag of chips. You don't know where their hands are in. Like, that's just what it is. Like, you gotta look out for hoes. Hoes are easily identified nowadays because they don't care. And the thing is, when a hoe gets addressed that she's a hoe or that he's a hoe, and they get defensive and they're like, I don't care, that means they care. Mm-hmm. And that they got called out on it and they're feeling some type of way.
Right.
Let's just be realistic. Hoes, just the word of 2012, 2013. Y'all think everybody's a hoe, but the thing is, realistically, majority of you guys are hoes. Majority of you guys switch partners like square dances. Like, on some real shit, you guys are like a different season of Love and Hip Hop every other goddamn week. There's a new fucking person in the cast, and I'm like, who the fuck's that? Mm-hmm. Now, Kimye and Miley Cyrus would be the two biggest scenarios of people calling people hoes. Because, like, you know, Miley Cyrus is feeling sexy. She's feeling herself. She's being called a hoe. But Taylor Swift, who's her innocent counterpart, who does the country music, has dated about 10 niggas in 1 year, and she ain't being called a hoe. But that just means she's switching.
Count the ways, too.
That's what I'm saying. She's got someone from One Direction. She got a Kennedy. She had John Mayer, who's a hoe on his own.
John Mayer's like 50 years old.
John Mayer's like 50 years old, and he's dated like 30 fucking women.
Yeah.
In the Hollywood lifestyle. So he's like a hoe too. That's like a hoe dating a hoe. And it's like, in Joe Jonas, like, yo, you switch partners like every other week.
All in like the same, increments.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she got a song out for everyone that's broken her heart and that she's played, but it's like, you know what, you seem like you're playing around as well. Hopping.
I'm glad she don't have no trouble finding men. I mean,
that's
obvious.
Big ups to you, Taylor Swift. You're a beautiful girl.
But you're a hoe.
Miley, on the other hand, I'm sorry, she's engaged to the same nigga she's been engaged to since the moment she left Hannah Goddamn Tana. And I'll tell you right now, I don't see nothing being a hoe with that. Like, if her man doesn't care what she's wearing, why should we?
Right.
Like, who are we to judge? And that's another thing. A lot of people are extremely judgmental nowadays. And it's like, yo, keep your opinions to yourself because zero fucks are given here.
You know what's crazy? Like, the way she dresses, maybe it's for her, man. I mean, the difference between, like, being a hoe and not being a hoe, like, if you dress a certain way, hoes would be dressed a certain way just so every dude can wear.
That's what I'm saying.
But if you dress for your man, that's just doing something for your man. That's not a hoe.
That's just keeping the love alive, keeping the relationship strong, so that she's not switching partners like everybody else is. That's just what it is. Now, Kimye, you guys keep calling her a hoe, but chick's like, 36 or something like that? Like, she's not young.
Like 32?
Yeah, she ain't young. She's like 32, 36. She's around that bracket.
32, 36.
That's a big gap, but she's in that bracket.
Like,
she's not a young cookie anymore. She needs to get that baby before she can even produce shit in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And let's be realistic. She's been fucking Kanye since Reggie Bush days. Like, she's not really... She is a hoe, but she's not really a hoe.
Been in the family for a
while. Kanye's been in the family for a grip. Like, you're a hoe, but you're not a hoe as a mother. You're a hoe as Kim K before a mom.
Mm-hmm.
Kim K as a mother is a different story. Kim K as a mother did what she was supposed to do. She waited. She's not like you 15-year-old girls who have 3 kids calling Kim K a hoe, but yet you have 3 kids, you're 15. She's
32, 36
with 1 kid on the way and 1 man, and she got the money to take care of her kid.
And to be honest, she picked the right nigga to
She did, because you know what? Realistically, they're both perfect for each other. They're both arrogant. They only think about themselves, and you know what? They're gold digging. Well, not gold digging, but they're like their noses up in the air because they got that money.
Yeah. And to be honest, like if she would have got pregnant with what's his name, Chris?
Yeah.
It's like, isn't like they kind of like still joined together by papers and
They're still joined together by papers, but it's like realistically, if she got herself pregnant with him, they were gonna get a divorce regardless because he was not ready for her lifestyle.
Right, but not even that. Like he would have had some legal terms and like the baby too.
Oh, of course.
Because she makes more money than him.
She does.
So she would have been having like alimony and shit like that.
Exactly. And
so
it's like she's just looking out for herself.
Kudos to Kim for not paying alimony.
Big ups on you, Kim. You waited. Like, you're still a slut. But, you waited. Big ups.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to just dabble on before we get off this, because I don't want to ramble on all day. We're going to have more web shows.
Because we can.
Yeah, we could. And we're going to have more shows. And it's going to be even better when you guys participate and help us out. So the last thing we're going to do before we hang up is the reality TV recap. Now, it's a new year. A lot of reality shows are returning. Premieres. There's a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of new people you're gonna have to meet and know about. Yeah, and plus, if you're in Boston or you're up north like us or something like that, you're cold. You don't really want to be outside in the cold. You want to be up in the crib bundling, watching some reality TV, watching people make fools of themselves.
I can't think of nothing better.
So, right now we're gonna get on Mob Wives. That shit's back. I'm excited. Kind of wish they got rid of Carla, but I'm ready for them boss bitches. They
bosses for real. I mean, they dealt with fucking mobsters.
They're dealing with mob shit.
It don't get harder than that.
They're dealing with mob shit on camera still because Renee's husband ratted on her.
Yeah.
But there's new adjustments. They got a new girl. Her name is Love. She seems gangster as shit. And hopefully...
she came to the season already pop off.
She came ready.
She was already
She knew how these bitches get, and she came in ready. I'm for it.
Me
and
too.
I'm for her, and I'm glad she's joined the cast. Welcome, Love.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as for Carla, I'm over you, bitch. Like, you're kind of sounding like Emily and Olivia from Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, she's
now,
tired.
With that being said, on to Love and Hip Hop. There's a new cast. A lot of people haven't been introduced yet still.
Let's name them. Who's that?
We got this girl, Jennifer. She's Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know who she is yet. We'll find out who she is. There's this new chick, Rashida. She fucks around with Tahari, Tahari, whatever her name is.
Tahari.
I'm gonna call her ass for days. Joe Budden's ex-girl. Now she's fine, great at that. She came in there, popping, showing ass. Because you know what? Honestly, I didn't think there was going to be enough drama. Erica Mendez, that hoe from the last season, that starting beef with Kimbella, that bitch is back. Not looking forward to her, but you know what? She, once again, is another person I'm not looking forward to as well as Olivia. Olivia came back. I'm not feeling Olivia.
Listen, Olivia, if you got shit going on, don't be worried about other people's shit.
Yeah, worry about your own
Because,
career.
you know, you've been working on the same L ever since I was a little girl. I'm being, you know, I'm exaggerating. Yeah. But still, you've been working on the same L for a long ass time. And it's gotten you nowhere. Come on,
you came out with one song, Twist It, and that was about it, and some features. Like, get this shit together.
Some December shit. It was nice.
Oh, yeah, I forgot all about December. That's, see, you're becoming that irrelevant because you're not fucking with your music like
exactly. So don't even be worried about, you know, what's going on with Rich. I mean, and don't be surprised if he asks Erica to be on a song with you. Yeah. I mean, he's fucking her and he's managing her at the same time.
Come on. I mean, you're not throwing no pussy his way.
I know.
All right. What else we got that came to the scene? We got Buck Wild. Welcome to MTV.
Oh yeah, that's some crazy ass kids.
Y'all are some crazy kids. Now, if you like Honey Boo Boo, it's like grown up Honey Boo Boo kids, except there's one plus because there's Sawa, and she's a sexy ass Indian with a country accent. Mm-hmm. Like, get hip to that. Buck Wild is fun. Never have I seen a sexy ass Indian with a country accent. that shit blew my mind. And you know what? The fact that these kids are crazy just blows my mind. Mm-hmm. Like, them kids is wild. They do not give a fuck. They do not give a fuck. Just buck it. They're serious about that shit. We have Bad Girls Club Atlanta. Bad Girls Club is taking their advice and they keep changing the area up now, which is hot because it's now starting to feel like a real world.
They should have in New York soon. Actually.
Yeah, real talk. They should have a more Eastern Coast one, more up in our area. But ATL, I'm excited. Rocky, shout out to you. You are definitely the fan favorite right now, and the show hasn't even started.
I don't even know.
Big ups. I've heard about a couple girls, but I feel like this is just gonna be the ghettoest one yet because they're down in the dirty A, and yeah. I'm all about that shit. Like. Come on, you know ATL's popping off since Love and Hip Hop ATL. You know shit goes down there. So you want to sit there and tune in to definitely Bad Girls Club Season 10 and see what these girls got to bring to the table. Real Husbands, yeah. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah, I like The Real Husbands.
Kevin Hart joins a show. It's a reality show of him just making fun of reality shows. Which is awesome. He's got a star-studded cast.
How ridiculous they look. And all the celebrities was down for it. They were, let's do it. They got Robin Thicke up in the bitch.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a star-studded cast. Like, come on, you saw the clips from the BET Awards where he had Tammy from Basketball Wives featuring in it. Like, you know, shit's crazy. Yeah. You might see cameos from the one from the BET Awards. You might see Nick Cannon come up in there. Jermaine Dupri. You might not, like, you know, that shit was funny, and I can't wait to see what they bring. Yeah, I can't wait to see what they bring to the table. These are funny cats, and they have...
I can't wait. And it's Kevin Hart.
It's Kevin Hart. Come on, Kevin Hart's on his prime right now. And finally on reality, Black Ink. It's showing for the... VH1 added Black Ink to the show, which shows the positive and negatives, but it shows, like, you know, it's the ink aspect, because, you know, we got all these Miami inks, New York ink, but it shows you the black community version of it. Right. Now, these motherfuckers are free rollers. They just do whatever the fuck they want. They have fun, but they keep true to the street. Yeah,
you know what I like? The owner actually turned, like, what he loved to do for so long into, like, something, like, really big. And it, like, I like it, because, like, it turned out, like, something that he didn't have into something really positive.
Like, yo, he took a small black business, and now we're watching TV about it, and about the people that work there who are also cool. Like, I'm sorry, the cast looks like they're crazy. Like, they're crazy, but they're also, like, they're like a family. It's like a crazy
I like that girl that got the gun tattooed.
Oh, yeah. They're like a crazy, crazy little family, and it's like, it's good to watch a small business grow on TV. Mm-hmm. And see where they're coming from. So, you know, stay tuned to the reality shows. Like, they're actually pretty entertaining. Not all of them. I wouldn't say watch everything. But, you know, just dabble around. Watch what's out there. And, you know, you might find people you like. This is Just Jared 2.0. Welcome back. This is going to be a crazy year. Hope you're ready for the ride.
Yep.
Like you guys to, you know, interact with Ashley. She is on Twitter. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. You can like me. The information will be put in the bio if you guys really need it. Just, you know, don't be afraid to interact. Don't be afraid to give input. Don't be afraid to help make this grow. Because if we grow, you grow. And you know what? We're not afraid to tell you how it is.
And we'll, for guys like out there that don't speak your mind, we'll speak it for you. I mean, you throw like opportunities, like ideas our way, we'll say it, and then boom, that's it. Keep you interested.
Real talk. Stay tuned to Just Jared 2.0. Stay with us, and let's get it together.